Hey y'all, it's me, who am I? Hey y'all, it's me, Marty. Gosh, I forgot my name. Forgot how to say my name, y'all. Welcome to another video. Actually, I just made the other video about 2 hours ago. It's still Sunday afternoon, or actually going on Sunday evening. But, yeah, got a shower. I felt good. I mean, you got to try to get at least one a week when you're out here. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd do another little video just for fun. So I think I'm going to call this Coffee and Carving in Cocoa. I'm going to do a little coffee here, and then I'm going to do some carving, and I'm in Cocoa, Florida. I mean, I just, CCC, you know, I mean, I just thought, you know, why not? Oh, by the way, yeah. So, sometimes I bring different backpacks with on when I'm trucking on the road. I brought a bunch this time. So, I have my all-around day pack, my lightweight day pack. I love that one. Well, I really like them both, but this is getting to be my favorite. And my waist pack, and my sling bag, and then I got my mandolin. So I got all, they're in my bunk, because you never know. I mean, they're just fun. I like my packs and hiking and bushcraft and all that stuff, and you never know which one I want, or just to kind of move things around and rearrange and work with them. This is kind of fun. Anywho, sorry, a little ramble there, off subject here. Okay, coffee. Okay, so I thought I'd do another coffee, and there's my messy bunk, my pillows. Good night. It's pretty clean and organized, but anywho, so whenever I do a coffee video, I like to do it a little bit different. Just do some, you know, different ways to make coffee and stuff. Tonight I thought I'd make some bush coffee, because that's my favorite, in the truck again. And there's only certain ways I can do it in here safely. So I thought I'd use a little alcohol stove. So the thing about alcohol stoves, so there's all different stoves you can use for, you know, the lightweight, the small ones for like hiking and backpacking and stuff. There's a lot of them you can buy, you know, but I like DIY stuff, you know. I like to make stuff, you know. I like my fire cans and my little Fancy Feast stoves and stuff. They're so easy, they're cheap, they're affordable, they work great, and they're fun. And y'all know I like the little Fancy Feast one. I don't have one. Well, I probably have one in one of my packs. Well, I think, yeah, I probably have one in the sling bag or the waist pack. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a little Fancy Feast cat food can. And you just punch holes around the top and put some denatured alcohol in there, and it's an alcohol stove. And it just works so great. You don't need a pot stand. You don't need anything. The pot sits on it, and I just think it works so great. I don't know. I like those. And but I started using these green chili cans, because it's a little bit bigger, but it's still small. It's still lightweight, but it'll hold a little bit more fuel, so you can actually cook food on it more. Yeah, I just started using these ones, and it's a little bit bigger, you know, for putting a pot on. I don't know. So I'm actually going to show you how to make it. It's super easy. I'm going to show you how easy it is. Okay, so first thing you want to do is eat the green chilies. I like green chilies. So yeah, I've made a bunch of these cans. And then just take the label off. Pretty simple. I mean, this takes like a few minutes. It really does. It's not much. Sometimes the paper sticks. Oh, good night. Yeah. And you could scrape it off, but it's fine. Actually, I probably should scrape it off. Otherwise, if I don't scrape it off, it'll probably start burning off, which is fine if you're outside, but not if you're inside a truck. So I'll take my knife, just scrape off the rest of the label, you know, because you got that adhesive that keeps the end of it on. So that's all. Seriously, this doesn't take much time. It's so simple. Okay, so that's all you do. Eat the green chili, clean it out, take the label out, then take a hole punch. I've seen people just take a nail set and a hammer and just punch holes. Well, this works really good. Why not do it like this? Watch how quickly I do this. It doesn't take much time. And, you know, it ends up being like 16 holes or whatever. And I go right under the top of the rim. Because if you do it too low, then you might spill alcohol out of it. You know, It's really a big deal on the cat food cans. These is not as big a deal because it's smaller, or it's bigger. See, I just punched one hole there, and I'm not measuring anything. I'm not counting or whatever. I'm just going right to the opposite side and doing another hole. You know, the hole punch punches it perfectly, you know. Then go to this side, do a hole. I'll do that side, do a hole. I'm not measuring, it's not exact, but it ends up looking pretty good. So there's 4 holes. Now you do a hole in between all of those. You can see how quick and easy this is. I mean, look at, now we have like 8, is it what, 6? Yeah, we have 8 now. Now, do a hole in between each of those. Bad at math, but I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being 16. Okay, should we count them just to be sure? It doesn't matter. But I'm OCD. So, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, 16 holes. Right along, and that looks nice and it works good. So the idea is, you put the denatured alcohol in there, you light it. By covering the flame, it forces the flame out the ports and makes it an actual stove. That's how gas stove works. You don't hover the pot over your burner. You put it on the burner. I don't know. This is, it does work both ways. But the whole idea of it is you don't need a pot stand. This is the pot stand. It's the stove and it's the pot stand. Anyway, okay, so I got my metal thing here just for safety in the truck. I'm gonna put that down there, and then this is what I use. The heat comes in the yellow can. You don't want to use the red can or the bottle because that I don't know for sure, but I've heard that it'll smoke more. It'll be like, what do you call it? You know what I mean. It gets more, I don't know the word I'm trying to think of. There's ash and stuff with the kind in the red can because it's a different kind. This is an additive. It's a gasoline antifreeze and water remover. Okay, it's denatured alcohol is what it is. Okay, I'm just gonna try to pour it in here without spilling. And I have it about half full, which is more than you need. But it's kind of nice using the Dice Green chili. The Fancy Feast little cat stove, those work too. But you got to put a little bit more in, and you're close to the holes. This way, I'm a long ways from the holes. Okay. Then, and I'm going to use my Esbit pot again. Before I start here, I'll show you what I'm using. So I'm going to have a Dice Green chili alcohol stove. I'm going to use my little Esbit pot with a lid. That's the one I used in the last video. But I'm going to have a different cup to drink out of. This is a little, I don't know, what is this? A GSI little cup. Kind of cool color. It's like I'm colorblind. Kind of a bluish green or a greenish blue, or maybe it's just blue. Hello. It's like aluminum. So I'm going to drink my coffee out of that one. And then, and I got a different coffee. Well, it's still Black Rifle, but Beyond Black. I don't know what's Beyond Black, but I haven't even opened this one yet, have I? No, I haven't opened yet. So, what does it say about this one? This dark roast doesn't explore the darkness, it lives in it. Our go-to dark roast is where bold meets delicious. The robust flavors feature a spicy aroma with dark chocolate tasting notes and satisfying smoky finish. Yeah, gotta love it. Black Rifle Coffee Company serves coffee and culture to people who love America. We developed our roast with mission, focus, and commitment to supporting our veterans, law enforcement, and first responders. So, ingredients: 100% coffee, made in Salt Lake City, Utah. A portion of our profits go to veterans, law enforcement, firefighters, first responders. Very cool. That's the kind of coffee we're going to use. And I got my gloves if I need them. So, okay, let's light this puppy. It's lit. You probably can't see the flame because it's blue, because it's denatured alcohol, but it's burning. Okay. All right. So, oh, need some water. Well, where's my water? Okay. So, let's fill the pot before we put the water on there. Yeah, and you know, they say you should let the alcohol stove bloom. You know, I guess they're all different, and you know, whatever. But yeah, I think it works right away. As soon as you put it on there, you know, it doesn't. The flames start coming out the ports. Yeah. Oh. Oh. No, that smells good. That's a good coffee. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in there. Get in there. Ooh, it's already getting warm. Well, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock, so I don't want it too strong. But, yeah. Ooh, that is hot. It's working really good. I don't even see it now, but you can see the more how the flame is coming out the ports, how that works. Again, you can use a pot stand, but you don't need to. Just do it right directly on there. That works for the cat food can stoves and for the green chili stoves. Oh yeah, it's a boiling. It's a boiling. Okay, so, oh, it's melting the handle a little bit. Should have my gloves on, but all right. Oh, good night. Here I am, pouring it with my left hand again. Okay. Can I do it with my left hand without spilling? Oh, good night. This is gonna be good. Wait, I can't do it. I can't do it. Besides that, I gotta be closer to the camera. I'm just gonna let that burn, so I could snuff it out by putting something over it. But, it's a nice little candle. It's cooking. See, that's the thing. The Dice Green Chili can, a little bit bigger than the Fancy Feast cat food can, so it cooks longer. All right, the pour. Always a fun part. Oh, yeah. Are you seeing that, y'all? Are you seeing it? Oh, yeah. Got another half cup in there. Oh, this is a good cup, too. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll just let that burn. We'll just let it keep burning. But that worked good. I did have to pause the video because I had to pee. Sorry. I didn't think you wanted to see that. It was about, I'm going to say 4 minutes, and we had a boil. I didn't show you the boil, but, and honestly, do you really need a boil for coffee? Bush coffee, I guess maybe. Everybody's different. Again, I'm not real picky about it. I make it a little different every time I make it. But look at that. Look at that. Can you see it? Can you see it? Huh? I've never drank out of this cup. I like my little wooden cups, but I've seen this and I thought it was kind of cool. It's just a little 12 ounce. Oh, yeah. That smells good. That smells good. And yeah, it's way late for me to drink coffee. I usually drink coffee from like 5, 6 in the morning till 10, 11 o'clock at the latest. Yeah, it's 5 in the evening, but I just felt like coffee. It's really hot. The cup is hot. That's the thing about metal. I like wood, but Oh yeah, I forgot to tap it, settle the grounds. Got a couple of grounds. I don't really mind. I really don't. I don't mind getting a couple of grounds. It's all part of the fun. That's all it takes. Yeah, this is a nice little cup. The handles don't lock. That's a little different, and it's hot. Ooh. Ooh, that's some good coffee. That's some strong coffee, especially for evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, that tastes good. You can't go wrong. I never measure, you know. I just wing it. I don't measure anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's some good coffee. All right. So, I'm just going to let this burn out. Once it's burnt out, I'm going to go sit up front and do some carving. There's some serious heat up coming off there. Cook a steak on that. Again, yeah, you can buy all kinds of stoves. It's fun to try different stoves, but it's fun to do DIY ones, and it's fun to make your own. And I just like making my fire cans out of soup cans, coffee cans, and I like making the alcohol stoves out of the cat food cans or the diced green chili cans. It works great. Efficient, lightweight, just works super. Yeah, a few minutes. That's all it took for a boil. And I put the pot right on the stove. Oh my goodness, that's good. Nice evening cup of bush coffee. Oh, yeah, and after I tapped it, there's no grounds at all now. It just settles them. It settles them. They're settled. That's good. Well, I'm going to pause the video, let this burn down, just to enjoy the little fire here. Boy, I wish I had a marshmallow. I don't even like marshmallows, but or a little hot dog or a brat. Boy, that would be good. I got some tuna I could put on there. Anyway, I'm going to let this burn down, enjoy it, and then I'm going to go up front and do some carving. That's kind of a weird angle. It's always a bad angle when I sit in the front seat and carve, because you can't really see me carving, but I guess it's okay. So what I do is, see down here, I have a bin down there, and that catches most of the shavings. And because I use them, because those shavings are really good tinder for having little fires in my fire can, my little fire stoves. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do some carving, do a little whittling here. This is my tool roll with my, I mean, it's a bunch of stuff, but you don't need that much. All you really need is a knife and a hook knife if you're gonna do spoons. But I just have some other little knives in here, and a pen, and Band-Aids, and sandpaper, and mineral oil, and different things. Just kind of neat to have a little tool roll for whatever hobby. Whoa, poke myself. Ooh, that would be a bad place to poke myself. Woo! Anyway, just kind of neat to have a tool roll, whatever your hobby is. This is for my carving kit. That is really good coffee, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's way too late in the day for me to have coffee, but oh well, life is short. Anywho, yeah, so I'm just going to carve a little bit here. Again, this is a how-to video. I'm just going to just do a little bit of carving, show you a little bit what I do and how. And so I basically have 3 or 4 sizes of spoons I make. I started doing it a few years ago. I watched a couple of videos, kind of taught myself. They're nothing fancy. Every single spoon is different. Just kind of fun. The first ones I started making are this size, basically, just a small one. I call it a hiker spoon. Then I started making one that's about this size, and it's kind of like a soup spoon, a little bit bigger, a little bit rounder bowl. And then started making these skinny little coffee stirs. I like making those. And then this is like more of like a regular size, spoon to eat with, like a medium sized spoon. I think these are birch and walnut, looks like. And again, I pre-cut all my spoons. So I cut them on the scroll saw because you can do them really detailed. And then I do all the carving by hand. So this works nice. But yeah, maybe I'll just work on one here for the video. I always wear gloves. Let's get them out. And the gloves. Okay. Some people don't, but I do, because I don't want to have an accident. And actually I should have pants on because I sit here and carve by my legs, but I'm pretty careful. I know accidents happen. You gotta be careful. Okay. So, again, I just have a Mora knife and a hook knife. I think this is actually a Mora hook knife too, a Swiss made. I don't know. And either of them are real expensive. They work good for me. I always carve the bowl part first. Just do it, really slow. Light controlled cuts, Yeah, so I sit in the truck here and carve, and then I just sweep it out, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to start putting a bin down there, catch all the shavings, or most of them, and all those shavings are really good tinder to put in my fire kits and my backpacks for fire cans or starting campfires. Why throw it away? It's really good tinder. So I just kind of go all the way around. Carving the bowl. And again, I don't carve my bowl really deep because, look at a regular spoon, metal spoons. They're not that deep. It's just to scoop the food. It's going right into your mouth. It's not like a soup spoon or a ladle. They're deeper, but a regular spoon really doesn't have to be that deep. And some people carve wood spoons really detailed, really thin and everything. I keep mine thicker and more, heavy duty, so I don't want them to break. So I just little by little go around. Yeah, I think this is yellow birch. Carves really nice. I know I need to sharpen my hook knife, which is kind of a challenge. There's a certain way to do that. But I enjoy carving spoons. I should do it more often. I have a whole bunch. I have them at different stages. I have a whole bunch that I pre-cut on the scroll saw. That's how I do that. I cut the shapes on the scroll saw. And then, so I have a bunch. I bet I have 30 in here in a bin that are ready to carve. They're all scroll sawed. They're ready to carve. Then I have a bin of about 25 or 30 that are all carved. They're ready to be sanded. And then at home, I think I still have 30 or 40 that are ready to be sanded and oiled. And then I have some I did not too long ago that they're all oiled and everything. Probably about 20. They turned out nice, different woods and stuff. So yeah, I got to start giving them away more and kind of piling up. But they're fun. It's relaxing. It's enjoyable, and it's something you can do anywhere, really. And again, you can, you know, do it the bushcraft way, and you can see, I did it all the way around. Now I'm just going to get it a little bit deeper. Again, this isn't a how-to video. This is how I do it. But I mean, don't learn from me. Watch the pros. But yeah, you know, you can saw a log and then split the log, so you got some flat blanks, and then you can use a little hatchet or machete or big knife or whatever to get the basic shape of the spoon, and then use a knife and a hook knife to carve it. I just, you know, I have a scroll saw and I'm a scroll sawer, so I scroll saw the blanks. You know, I mean, I do cut the branches and I split them in that. I just don't use an axe to get the basic shape. I use my scroll saw, you know, because you can be really exact, and then you're still doing all the carving by hand. And honestly, doing stuff on the scroll saw is doing it by hand. Yeah, it's a power tool, but you got to move the wood. You got to follow the lines. A scroll saw won't carve something or make something by itself. You still got to move it and use it. And so I don't do it real deep. I just don't. And I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this because I just want to kind of just show you how I do it. That's basically it, you know, just get the bowl started. I might do more later. And when you do the sanding, you know, you do more of that too. Now, and this is the part I got to be careful with when I'm sitting like this. Now I just carve the back and get the back kind of down a little bit. And I just do controlled cuts doing that too. You know, I kind of hold the spoon in my left hand, then I hold the knife with my right. I use my thumb to just push it. Kind of sort of like that. You know, you just, and then I just, you know, kind of just shape the handle, you know, carve it down more, take the edges off, just really slow, not a lot of pressure, controlled cuts. And yeah, sometimes I cut toward myself, but I'm really careful. I mean, I got my arm stuck in like this, so it can't really go farther toward me. I'm just, you know, very slow, easy, controlled cuts. Again, don't learn from me, but that's just how I do it. Whoop. I wanted to set up the camera in a different way, try different ways, and so you can see more. But again, I don't want you to learn from me anyway, so. I'm just a putz, y'all. There's other people you can learn better from. I basically just, I mean, I watched a couple videos and kind of taught myself, really. And every spoon is different. This, the different little cuts and stuff, and oh, I got shavings in my coffee there. A little more fiber, I guess, huh? Oh, that Beyond Black, I like that one. And it's not bitter, it's not too strong, just rich and really good flavor. Yeah, I just felt like doing some carving. I really enjoy woodworking and carving and whittling, and this is something I can do on the road in the truck. and I just take my time and just really enjoy it. And you know, sometimes what I'll do, I'm just gonna stop there just to show you. So, you know, sometimes what I do when I start sanding them, I'll sand it all round and smooth. I always smooth the bowl really, really smooth. But as far as the outside and the handle, I get it smooth, but I like the facets of the knife and just different curves and stuff. And you know, and I'll do some more on it, but that's basically how I carve a spoon. You know. So, now what? Well, the other thing is too, like I've said before, I love to whittle. And I like my little whittling jack here. I can't open it with my gloves on. This whittling jack is a neat little knife because it has two blades, a big one and a little one. I mostly just use the little one for whittling. The big one I might use for cutting rope or whatever, but I just love to take little maple twigs and just whittle. It doesn't always have to be something. You know, make stuff, that's fun, but sometimes just whittling, it just feels good. It's relaxing, it's enjoyable. You know, just whittle a stick. You know, start whittling and turn a stick into a different stick. You know, it's just kind of fun. I don't know. I just enjoy that. You know, now I think, well, I'm going to do some whittling here off camera for a while, but I'll just show you another thing I like to make. So, you know, Doug Linker, check him out. He has such cool videos, and he does lots of really cool things. Makes these little guys and all kinds of just amazing things, and he makes it look so easy. And his videos are really good, so check him out. I'd like to do some of that stuff someday. I've tried a few things. I've done some little guys. I did a bear. I've done some other things and stuff, but I'm not real good at it. I haven't taken the time, but I want to get better at it. But what I really like is lighthouses and snowmen. And the neat thing about doing lighthouses and snowmen is you can start with a dowel because they're already round. You don't have to round them. And, you know, they're just really simple. I'm just going to do a little lighthouse just real quick here. And it's really pretty simple. And is all you really do is, you know, you're gonna come down, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. About an inch, I guess, and you do a line. Then a quarter inch, you do another line. You know, yeah, you have the top and then another line, and you just, and it doesn't take much. And it's, I'm just gonna do it here. I'm just gonna whittle a little bit here. So I just take the knife and I go around. Again, this isn't a how-to. Don't learn from me. I'm just putzing here. But watch other people that can actually show you step by step. I'm just doing a line around. You know, I'm just doing a little line now. And then I'm just gonna cut up to that line. Well, you know, do it a little bit deeper. Oh, time to turn the AC back on. Oh, that my little Dice Green Chili alcohol stove burned for another 10 minutes after I turned the camera off. So it burned about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I just kind of, I don't know. I'm just learning, y'all. I mean, I don't do any of this stuff real well. I'm always just learning, and it's just kind of fun to share as you learn. You know, some people like to get perfect at something before they teach it. I don't know. I like to show the process of learning, of me learning. I'm just really learning to do this, you know, make lighthouses and snowmen, and I'm not good enough to do like the people. I'm just not. It's amazing what Doug does and other carvers and whittlers. So Someday it'd be fun to be that good. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just carving. I'm just having fun, enjoying it. And I do a kind of another line, about a 1/4 inch down. I guess that's like the little walkway around the light. You know, you got the light, part of the house. Whether it's modern one that's probably electric, or the old-fashioned ones were probably flames. I guess I don't know. I don't know that much about lighthouses, but this is the kind of little walkway around it. And what I've been doing is, like, when I make these, usually I'll use a longer piece of dowel. I mean, even a foot, because then you got more to hold on to. This isn't even straight. It's a crooked walkway. But it's just fun to learn. Just woodworking and carving and whittling, and I'll just learn and just enjoy it. Don't compare to others. You don't have to rush. You know, do it the way you want. You know, you can use people's ideas and patterns and techniques and plans, but kind of learn your own thing. You know, do your own thing. You know, beat your own drum. You know, just be different. Be yourself. Be unique. God created each one of us in His own image, but He created us uniquely to be ourselves. And, you know, just encourage you to be yourself and just enjoy life, and then share your life with others. That's what I like to do. You know, I ask God every day to use me to bless somebody else and to honor Him. And most of the time I don't feel like I'm doing anything for anybody, or I don't know that I'm honoring God all the time. I fail all the time, but that's why I need Him, because He's forgiven me and paid for all my sins, and I'm saved. I'll be in heaven for eternity when I die because of Him. I can't be good enough. But yeah, anyway, sorry to preach. No, I'm not sorry. That's just part of who I am. Part of what my channel is, me sharing my faith. I know it's not perfect, but you know, kind of a start, you know. Then I just kind of take the top and taper it down. You know. Yeah, and then, you know, there's all different ways to do these. You know, that's why I try to make each one different. I'll make tall ones, skinny ones. Sometimes I'll make it more pointed or more rounded, or, I mean, there's lots of different lighthouses too, you know. You know, and then I'll paint them. What I want to do some out of like mahogany, walnut, cherry, oak. That's a little harder to carve, but some of the darker woods and stuff, and then stain them. I think that would be neat, because usually I just paint them. Usually I've only done like 4 or 5 lighthouses and like 2 or 3 snowmen. I did 1 bear. I've made some little guys, but they didn't turn out very good. You know, just whittling and carving and learning and just having fun with it. You know, I don't know. And you can have, I didn't do it in this one, but you can have like a little knob on the top, you know, like a, I don't know what that is on the top of a lighthouse sometimes. I'm just going to stop right there because I don't want the video to be too long. But just to give you an idea what you can do, you know, what you can do then is you can taper this. You can, you know, carve that up so it gets wider at the bottom. Actually, at that point, it could be a snowman or a lighthouse. Again, I'm just learning, y'all. I'm just learning. It's just kind of fun. I don't know. I enjoy carving, and I enjoy scroll sawing too. I got a couple things here that I've made when I was at home. I love to make these little 3D reindeer. They're just so cool. I like to make those. And I love making Christmas ornaments. I did a short on this one the other day. This is one I made at home. I don't even know what kind of wood that is. It's gorgeous. So I brought that one along. I think I'm going to actually hang that one in the truck here. I have a Jesus Christmas ornament and a little church scene one hanging from the visors here. But yeah. But yeah, I'm going to carve some more spoons, whittle some more, make some more things, but I don't want the video to be too long. And again, I don't want it to be a how-to video because you can learn better from others, but I just wanted to share. Oh, good coffee. Little coffee and carving in cocoa. Cocoa would be good too, some chocolate. But no, I'm in Cocoa, Florida. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll get a reload somewhere. And yeah, we'll see what the next video is. Probably doing something on the road. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Anyway, we'll see you so much. We'll see you. Thank you so much. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.